Let's do this thing, shall we? Ah, there we go. Hey Lucas, James, Reese, Freshest, what's happening fellas? Bit of a quick little intro this time. I'm running late. Stupid computer stuff. Hey Dave, what's happening mate? Ninu, James, Harley, what's happening? Happy Friday. Oof, 3 weeks straight at work, damn. Hey Aaron, how's your week's been? Mine has been chaotic as usual. Yeah, it's busy. On tap is Canadian Club and cola, and I got me a can of CC and dry as usual. Nothing fancy, unfortunately. Long. Yeah, it doesn't sound like fun. 3 weeks straight. It's a long ass time. Yeah, I mean it's not horrible. So, I mean it's alcohol, so I'm gonna drink it anyway. Been busy for me here in the shed. Transmission has arrived, as you saw last week. It's now in the car at the moment. You guys can't see it. It is going to have to come back out though. I've got a few other bits and pieces I've got to do. Yeah, intake manifolds ready to go. It was ready to go last week. Got some coat of paint on the rockers, so they're ready and good to go. Yeah, just got to sort of button it all up and slap it into the car, really. Just tying up all odds and ends, really. Which is the painful part. I've got to wire up the coils. So that'll probably be the next video you guys will see. I'll be wiring up those coils. Thanks James, I'm pretty happy with the way they came out. Definitely a lot nicer looking in black, that's for sure. Hey Kawasaki, what's happening mate? I got some heat wrap that's arrived, so I can heat wrap my fancy new crossover. Get it into the car. Before I do that, I gotta mark the balancer for top dead center, which I think I'll make a video on that. It seems not too many people know how to mark a balancer, so I might as well make a quick little video on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. Not too much else to do. Oh really? Was it a bit burnt looking? Hey Adam, what's happening mate? Hey Streetcar, long time no see. How goes things? Ooh, well that was lucky you caught it. Hey Trev, what's happening, mate? Yeah, I don't understand why it's going so crazy and getting so expensive. But you know, it's not like we can really do anything about it, is it? No, I didn't see that actually. It sounds interesting. And that's good, Streetcar. Glad things are going well. Stop letting off too early. Stop granny shifting it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, eh? Yeah, Michael Box showed up last week. Well, not showed up. I went and picked it up last week. It's in the car, but I got to pull it back out and do a few other bits and pieces. $4L60 is here. The box of neutrals. You guys can guess what you want. You guys will find out this week actually, and I'm announcing the first giveaway of mine as well. So 2-minute neutrals. Head over to the Facebook page. I'm probably going to make the post on there before you'll see it in the video, just so that way you guys have got as much time as you need to enter. I might do that tonight or tomorrow. We'll see how I go for time tonight. But yeah, pretty excited. I paid for it myself out of pocket, but I did get a good price on it, so that helped. Face balls. No, it's the balls with the face. I don't think anyone wants a box of neutrals, really. No, Harley, not this one, unfortunately, though I am wanting to do that at some stage. I want to do a turbo manifold set with turbo and wastegate as another giveaway in the future. The what was it? The Trimatic TH3L80E has arrived. It is in the house, his house. Might be a turbo something. You guys will find out. Wednesday the video will be out. I don't know if I'll bother premiering it, although I probably should. No new merch, unfortunately. I did see that underpants falling moment. It looked bloody terrifying. I definitely would have had to check my undies after that one. At least he didn't end up in the kitty litter. That would have been painful. That's alright, Harley. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. So when you get it, or get the chance to, hit me up. I've got a few in the works at the moment though, so I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry. Yeah, I don't know if glides are getting hard to find. I think they're getting just about as hard to find as Turbo 400s. The trouble is no one's really got any old cores of either of them. The ones that do want good money for them. Nice. I did see him post that on his Facebook page actually. But boat anchor Chev attached to it. Yeah, there's plenty of people that are casting glide cases. They want a bloody fortune for them though. For something good at least anyway. Hopefully I can get all this shit bolted into my engine soon, because I'm starting to get tired of seeing it on this bloody mock-up, everyone. Mock-up engine. G'day Shane, what's happening? Talk flight. I got 3/4 of the way through the video. I haven't finished it yet. He did respond to my comment on his last video, which was progress. Excuse me, progress, I guess. I won't be, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. He hasn't killed it already, has it? Oh, he did? Nice. Thanks, Trev. I appreciate that, man. Didn't even see that. I don't think Scotty would have liked that too much, though. Yeah, they're not bloody cheap. That being said, Turbo 400's not cheap. Glide's not cheap. Built 4L60's not cheap. 4L80s isn't cheap. Doesn't really matter what your poison is. They're all bloody expensive. Turbo 400's a good box. Hey Das, what's happening, mate? Yeah, that's true. No one wants to have to do it more than once. Broken RB20 boxes are pretty cheap. I mean, they used to be, at least anyway. Don't see many of them kicking around anymore. Probably because everyone broke them all. What panel is that for, Das? I've looked into many different panels, but I'm not too sure. Or is this for the subscriber cards? If so, then no, I haven't. Yeah, you're going full billet block though, aren't you, Shane? Which is a good excuse to do it again. Maybe you might be onto it there, James. Actually, I do probably need to look into a nappy for my transmission. For when I put a cage in it and try and actually go competitively fast, if I do. Oh, 2 trains. That's new. Ah, right. Now I'm with you. Yeah, still it's worth it though, depending on what your original setup was. Should be pretty spicy though, either way. Actually, that's what I need to do. I need to redo the nitrous. Oh, shut up, you. Twin shoots in a funny car cage. I was thinking something a little more along the lines of street drivable. Clutch with head in back. I think we've all done that at least once. Ah, this one. Shut up. Come on. Stupid bloody dog. Ooh, 2 full bottles. Nice. Sit. Sorry, everyone. It was as loud for me as it probably was for you. Yeah, I don't know, Dust. It's the fucking stupidest thing ever. But roll cages are illegal to a point. I know, I've certainly done it. It fucking sucks too. Jeez, Michael. It's Gonna be a party. So what are you hoping to get it to with spray? On 2 bottles, you're gonna spray it to the moon? Oh yeah, it should do it without even thinking about it, really. Alright. You can still spray that to over 700. Like 650-ish. And 750-ish. Maths. That's right, you went the Holy system, didn't you? Which one did you get again? Was it the Dominator or the Terminator? And then which is the big... The Dominator is the big one, isn't it? 650 piece jigsaw. Terminator X, nice. Yeah, the Holy stuff is pretty nice. Yeah, the Dominator's the big one. Fucking expensive stuff though. Pretty sure even the Terminator's pretty pricey. Whoops. What's the dog doing? Probably something he shouldn't be. Whew, jeez. Just at the end of the day, that's a pretty small price to pay for what you get, really. Yeah, Shane, Holly's been making his hues for a little while now. Not a bad bit of kit, really. Oh, really? I suppose Motec is pretty, like, race-orientated sort of stuff. From what I've seen of it, at least, anyway. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting that I can't fit the whole can in this glass. Yeah, that's probably true, James. HP Tuners is more like a standard ECU type of deal, whereas the Holy stuff's its own thing and configurable. That's why with the HP Tuners you'll get like a lot of standard features like torque reduction and that sort of shit that gets pretty technical and painful to sift through to get to the bits that you want. 2 glasses. I mean, I do have another one in there. I could easily just bring another out, but it's nice finding the surprise little bit in the bottom of the can that you can't fit in. Probably should look into updating the ECU and Ethel at some stage. But I mean, it works fine for what I need it to, so don't really have a reason to. Just wouldn't mind going up to something a little bit nicer, newer, and then it gives me that ECU to pop onto something else. Wink wink, nudge nudge. No, Raceworks, no, Racepack stuff looks pretty good. It's fucking expensive though. Just having a look at the pricing of them not too long ago. Negate. Fuel Tech, that's the one. Yeah, Fuel Tech. Looks like good shit though. Dash and ECU all in one. Yeah, I think you're right actually there, Michael. $100 left over. Input zip tied under the dash. Well, yeah, that is true. Link is good. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say superior though. Link Fury is a good bloody ECU though. I must admit. It does all the stuff. Coolant pressure, yeah. I don't really want to know that. Huff told me that I don't want to know, and at the minute I look, it's bad. And I agree with his advice. So I will not put a coolant pressure sensor in. Headlifter 9000. Well, not anymore, hopefully. But yeah. I just want a flux capacitor. Yeah, it was probably a bad idea, Michael, but I mean, just ignore it as much as possible. Actually, I do need to go and see Hoff tomorrow. Borrow his lathe if I can. Yeah, I'd love a lathe too. It sucks not having access to one anymore. Shed sounds good. That would probably be a good idea. Ah, next shed purchase, right. Yeah, sheds definitely help a lot. The only trouble is they end up filled with junk. Which, probably should clean this place out a bit. Nice. I hope that's a legitimate thing and they actually have that troll in there. That'd be so brilliant on JCar's part if they did. All the room for activities. Men need junk though. They do, unfortunately. Oh, really? Oh, that's sick. Can you order them though? And put it in a back order? Go have indicator flood. Nice. Wonder who came up with it first. Either way, that's brilliant. That's right. Excuse me, the penwright stuff. Caters for the blonde community. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong there. I know Penrite do that. I think it's Super.4 racing fluid. That's pretty good shit. Don't know who carries it though. Maybe Repco. Your brakes boiling, Kawasaki? Ooh. Ask Hoffway does. I feel like that's a setup. Alright, Superjet has it. Nice. I'm pretty sure it's pretty pricey shit. Ah, the brake failure. Yeah. Jackson coming for me. Ah, maybe. Probably for the young punks around the corner. I don't think it has to be the Super Dot 4. I think just anything Dot 4. I did have some. I think I have used it all though. I normally just buy whatever's at the servo. Hey Huff. I mean the lathe is pretty handy. Brake failure at power play. Oof. Yeah, brake failure doesn't sound fun. That's why I'm going to change out the rotors on that shitbox. Like, pretty quickly, I think. Because they've been on the car for 10 years and they got some, like, stress cracks in them. And it doesn't look very cool. How are you going to rectify your braking issue, Hoff? And what happened? Because I know it looked pretty interesting. And my fucking drink is empty again. Yeah, what the hell was that shit that came out of the parachute handle? Ah, bloody mud wasps. Yeah, that'd be right. Those bastards get into everything, eh? The Bedford video. Ooh. I thought it was bloody water or brake fluid or something. It looked like it had maybe a hydraulic cylinder. I thought, is that fucking brake fluid? That was his future. Hey Dan, what's happening, mate? I need a drink. I'll be back. That one. Hey Daniel, what's happening, mate? It should run a 7 pretty easily, shouldn't it, Hoff? And what's the stall in it? It looks pretty spicy. Waiting on parts. Yeah, I feel that struggle. Sixes eventually. Woo! That's moving. Nice. It's pretty stout for a soft tune-up. Oh really? Bloody delays. It's all the delays. Yeah, I'd be keen to see the Super again. It was good to hear about it on video that it's getting some stuff happening. Reverse thrust. Pretty sure you can run with a passenger, but I don't know how they go for fast cars. Just duck. Hey Daniel, what's happening, mate? Yeah, it is pretty quick. In the boot. Yeah. Wouldn't mind a match on the territory myself, actually. Been a while since I raced it. Looks like it's gotten pretty fast. Air brake. That's what suicide doors are for, isn't it? You just open them up as an air brake. 18th of September. I ain't gonna be ready by then. Throw him out as an anchor. Hey James, what's happening, mate? That's a go. Flintstone styles. Pull the mirrors in. Nice. Go on, you won't. All the aerodynamics. Oh man, that should be. Yeah, I reckon. Gosh, it must be hanging in by just the paint. Well, just reach your hand out and pull it in. That'd be brilliant. Jesus. Oh yeah, because the side mirrors make that much of a difference. Bloody hell. That's some funny shit. Sounds like something the apprentice at work would say. Never had his car. Got to him by about 8 cars. Handbrake on will slow you down a lot. I don't know, man. The Turbo 400 is a pretty good box. I haven't ignored him yet. Hey, the cat's not out yet. You guys haven't actually seen my man's mission. No, it's not a man's mission anymore, is it? Keep doing that. I suppose maybe it is more of a man's mission depending on how you look at it. There's sideline comments. I can imagine some of those people on the sidelines. Anyone ever put a bunch of power through a 4R03A? What the hell is that, James? Jesus. Split shift diff doesn't sound familiar, Trevor. And it's going to be fast. You guys will find out on Wednesday. I said I wasn't fucking around. I said I wanted to go fast. I want to go fast. Oh, right. Wonder how that'd work, actually. That's how, I'm guessing that's how they end up with all their fucking gears, or is that just like the gearboxes? Standard box behind the 20B. Yeah, right. In the Cosmo. Never heard of it before. I mean, I'm not really into the Cosmo scene, but Off might have heard of it, surely. Wonder how a split shift diff thingy would work with low geared transmissions. That's interesting. Sequential turbo. Yes. That sequential turbo goodness. And my drink has emptied itself again. Well, gear vent is just an overdrive. It's obviously just reducing the input and output speeds. And it literally just slaps onto the back of a transmission. Whichever one it's manufactured for. Yeah, Cletus had gear vendors. Well, it's kind of there always, but I think you either drive straight through it or it does its gear splitting thing. Yeah, he did break it. Which is pretty impressive because they're rated to some pretty stout horsepower. Yeah, pretty much. I think it's just gear reducing its direct drive. But it can do it in 1, 2, 3 or all of the gears. It's basically just splitting the gears. Heaps of floor beating. I haven't seen one in person, but yeah, I can't imagine they're too easy to fit up. Excuse me. It is drink time. So you know what that means. Right. Fuck, it's cold for some reason. I should have put a hoodie on. No one does fit in the Commodore. 4L60s fit pretty good. 4L80s are a bit of a tight squeeze, but I can't imagine they're too hard. Oh yeah, the oil heater. Oh, you guys don't need a smoke show though, do you? Yeah. The Navara. Dude, don't waste your time. We see so many of them at work with so many problems. Oh, really? I wonder why the wagon needs massaging to fit T56. But they have a pretty small trans tunnel. I was hell, but now it's freezing. Yeah, I know, it was weird. It was pretty warm today, and now it's a bit cold. The Cody Cruiser. Ah, true. Yeah, the Mians did have a pretty small engine bay, I think. A diesel burnout car, really? Why a diesel though? It is pretty tasty, I'll admit. Because black smoke and white. To make grey smoke. Yeah. That'd be pretty. I'd like to see if it did actually. Direct the fuel onto the tires. Nice. OM 606s are a pretty damn cool diesel though. I'll give them that. As far as diesels go, they are pretty spicy. Yeah. Well, come on then, Daniel. Hurry up and get it going. It's only a diesel. It should only take like 2 wires to run. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, you are a diesel mechanic. Nice. Well, that explains it. I don't think anyone wants to spend the astronomical amounts of money to buy a Cummins to put into a shitbox Commodore. But if someone does, that is so the name I'm going to suggest. I'll just make it 4-wheel drive. That's the go. For the all-wheel drive black smoke burnouts. Steal a house from Skid Factory. I mean, hey, maybe if we got the circlip secured on the turbo compressor cover. Oh, everything's mad expensive in Australia, James. It's bullshit. Yeah, there you go. So you just leave the stub in the transmission or the transfer and send it. Hey, Carl, what's happening, mate? What's the time? Yeah, I'll be finishing it off pretty soon, guys. Cummins for a barra. Fucking bargain. I'd take that deal if I had a barrow. I don't really need a Cummins though. Yeah. I can't imagine the shipping charge for that. It'd be fucking astronomical. Ooh, maiden voyage, nice. All the P pumps. And then the nitrous. What's left to do on the XR6 column to button it up? Hopefully not too much. And where's its maiden voyage going? You going to power cruise? Excuse me. I mean, he did say barrow. Yeah, the shipping. It was not hard to stick a P pump on one, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I watched about the Cummins. This XBT, I believe, has like all the good basic shit. Just need to put a P pump and shit on it. The old center console around the shifter. I'm just going to cut a dirty great big hole in my pocket and smash it over the top of it. Window switches might hate me, but that's a problem for future me. Really, what was wrong with the 53 blocks? Yeah, okay, he's got a barrow. I don't think he's willing to part with it though. Ah, bedding in some piston rings. You know the best way to do that, right? Ah, okay, cheaply made crank. Right. Yeah, I was gonna make a drop box for the shifter, but I really couldn't be fucked. I'd rather just lose my pocket and maybe cut the back off the shifter for the window switches. Call it job done. Right. How do you say it again? I don't know, basically treat it how you're going to drive it. Flat foot. Put the metal to the pedal to the other metal. No bueno. Nah, boost is good, boost your friend. What you want to do is get as much cylinder pressure as you can in behind the rings to push them out and really seat them into the cylinder. What I normally do is I'll go 25% throttle to full RPM, back off and let it engine brake, up to 50% throttle, all the way up to top RPM, back off and let it engine brake. And I'll do that 3 or 4 times until I work up to 100% throttle. And then engine brake. Engine braking helps a lot. But yeah, you need the boost. Just keep it down. I'll run wastegate in that and then bed it in on gate pressure, and then I'll introduce my boost controller. The ring caps. Pretty important. Boost is definitely a good thing bending in an engine, especially if it is a boosted engine. Babying it around is not going to bed your rings in. Engine braking will help, but you really want to get the cylinder pressure up so that some of it gets in behind the ring and pushes the rings out. So just beat the piss out of it. If there's a assembly error, it's gonna shit itself no matter if you baby it or beat the piss out of it. So just beat the piss out of it. If it survives, well then you're good. If it doesn't, it was gonna happen anyway, so you pull it apart and check, reassemble. Yeah, pretty much. I just don't go up to 100% throttle straight away. I'll ease into it. 24th out, 26. Well, you got the bottom bigger than the top. That's a good start. 24 and 26 sounds a little tight. But I'm no barra guy, so... I can't say for certain. Yeah, I mean... Ethel's engine, last time I put it together, I did maybe a couple hundred Ks in it, and I beat the piss out of it, and then it was straight on the Hoff's dyno and made 750. And again, beat the piss out of it. Most people just go straight from home to dyno and do it all on the dyno. This time round, probably not going to be much different. Well, the difference is I don't know if Huff has time or room for me to get it on the dyno, but my braking procedure is still going to be the same. Yeah. Manual reverse pattern would have been nice, because then my reverse pattern shifter would have worked a bit better, but at the end of the day I'm just going to have to use it in forward pattern. But you know, it's a small price to pay. Yeah, 17 PSI is quite a bit for a fresh build. I normally limit it to like 10 or 12 if I'm bending an engine. Ooh, triple disc in a T56. That's going to be fun. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I did want just a normal gated shifter, which is what I thought that was. And then it showed up and I was like, oh, it's a ratchet shifter. Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. I just have to punch it forward instead of pulling it back. Just going to have to wire my brain into pushing it forward instead of pulling it back, but same shit. Different bucket. Yeah, man, I'd just ignore your boost controller for the time being and run your pressure straight to the gate. See whatever's in your gate and run with that. Beat the piss out of it for about a week, and then you can start having a play around with it. Oh, excuse me. Actually, I don't even know what springs are in my gates. I'll have to check that. I think there's like 15 psi with the spring, which isn't enough. So I'm gonna have to order new springs for the gates too. Sick. Not big enough. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end it off, fellas. My bloody drink is empty. I don't know, if you can keep it 10 to 12 or less, that'll be good. I suppose I can probably show you guys the giveaway, because I think, well, yeah, I think I might try and get it up on the Facebook page in the next hour or so, or maybe tomorrow. It's just a small toolkit, basically. It's nothing too crazy, but it should be pretty cool. Basically, I just wanted to have something to give back to you guys. So this is going to be it. This is me first half decent giveaway. So it's a 111 piece gear wrench tool set. This is basically what I started on. So my idea is if I can give this to one of you guys to help on your projects, then that's cool. I have paid for it out of my own pocket. Trans real? Yeah, nah. Come on, guys, we've got 3 days to wait. Yeah. It is nothing crazy. I did get a good price on it, so I have a shout out to give to the seller of the tools. But basically the way to enter it is you got to be subscribed, you've got to share the post from my Facebook page, and you've got to post in that post what you're working on, what tools you have, basic, lots of, etc. And then like one of the other comments in the post, and the internet can basically decide who wins it at the end of the day. Person with the most likes by end of September, the 30th, my birthday, wins that. I'll pay for the shipping to get it out to you. If you're local in Brisbane, I'll come and drop it off. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Hopefully someone worthy will get it. I'm sure it's going to help either way. I started on a kit very similar to this. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Chris. Straight over my head. Anyway. I'm going to take a photo of that so that I can get it up on the Facebook page. Yeah, I mean, hopefully someone worthy will get it, but at the end of the day, anyone that enters amongst those conditions can win it. Yeah. Anyway, still over my head, Chris. No idea what you're on about. I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thanks for joining in, having a chat. As usual, it's been good, as always. Hopefully I can get this fucking mess into the car soon. Clinton, head over to the Corn-Fed Boost Facebook page. It'll all be in there. But yeah, you've got, I think it's like 2.5 weeks. It's now the 10th. 20 days. You've got 20 days to enter. And let the likes build up on the post. I'm not going to pick it. I am going to be going through the comments and liking the people that I think are worthy of it. But at the end of the day, I'm leaving it up to the internet to choose the winner. So hopefully the internet will choose wisely. Either way, it's been a good Friday Night Live. Thank you all for watching. I got work in the morning. I also need to... Yeah, I don't know. It's different. Got work in the morning, and then I got to duck out the house and try and get some lumps of metal less lumpy. Yeah. Anyway, don't forget, CO2 the world, unleash the boost, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with the trans reveal. All will be revealed on Wednesday. You guys are going to find out about my new shiny 4L6080E thingy. Alright, so we're back here to fix this shitbox. And I'm going to put a wash plug back in it. And the tools you're going to need to fix your shitty wash plug problems are a hammer, various sockets, and a jack and stand. Sometimes a lot. So yeah, first step, jack your shitbox up, put a stand under it, then you bang a wash plug in it, put some water and coolant back in it, and away you go. So yay. Damn, how much easier is this thing compared to that other thing? That's because it's got stabilization. Oh. No, I was talking about just in like size-wise, like mobility. It's like a big yellow dildo. Good thing about lost plugs is they come in sets. I can't put that on right here. It's all distorted and too small now. Fail. Fail. No boosty boosts on the way home. Oh, there's going to be boosty boosts. Just do it closer to your house. Yeah, pretty much. I just remember the Jet 200 on Motor CVD. Remember how you had to drill the block and you ended up putting those larger head studs in? Remember that shit from back in the day? Might even... Actually, no, that was Ignition DVD. That was way back in the day. Oh, was it? Yeah. Still Andrew Hawkins car, but... Super secret. Secret squirrel. Conspiracy hat cat and secret squirrel. Nothing but the best. Logan water. Oh yeah.
You can take the car out of Logan, but you can't take the water out of it.
Some high quality H2O.
That didn't make sense at all, but yeah.